Hey Great Dramas, today we're having a look at Buchanan's Mezclavina Deluxe Whisky Escalas, which is basically blended Scotch whisky, aged 12 years old, a deluxe blend in my shoddy Spanish. I believe this was actually, where was this from? Yes, this was bottled by Diageo, Mexico, and I picked it up at an auction at some point a while back, including dodgy stopper with one of them ball bearings in, which I absolutely hate. There you go, just kind of trickles out like a terrible shower. But there you go, needs must for counterfeiting and whatever else I did it for. Anyway, Buchanan's I've always quite liked as an entity, not really a brand as such, don't know much about the brand, but the blend itself I've had a soft spot for because it is quite easy drinking, and from a 12-year-old blended perspective, why not? I think it's always worth trying these things to see what happens and see why it is. I think the number one blended Scotch in Latin America and maybe South America as well. I'd need to double check that, but it is definitely up there in the volumes for both of those regions. So there's a reason for that, and we're about to find out why. On the nose, nose is quite musty now. It's quite musty, a bit earthy, a bit woody, a bit kind of, earthy, like you're nosing the ground. How bizarre. But there is something there, almost a rubbery kind of note coming through. And the palate opens up. It is sweet, it is fruity, it is all those kind of lovely vanilla notes. It's easy drinking as it gets. Really fruity, nice kind of smoke note, which is obviously what I was getting on the nose. Zero finish whatsoever. That is long gone already. But it is sweet. It's like drinking juice. I don't know what it is about some of these 12-year-old blended scotches, but they are so easy drinking. It's bordering on dangerous. But yeah, the nose wasn't really working for me today, although it has done in the past. But the palate, I thought, was just lovely. Easy, forgettable whiskey. You can have a couple of them responsibly and then happily move on to something a bit more interesting. Or have the interesting stuff first, and then have a couple of these, and you're not knackering your palate. Worth trying it. I'd always say worth trying it, because I don't think there's anything bad in there at all. But it is one just to have like with dinner or kind of instead of a beer whilst watching football. There you go. Cheers, and until next time.